the White House and Washington reporter for the US-based media outlet Politico. Good to have you back with us, Daniel. Just how damaging to Donald Trump is this so-called catch-and-kill scheme that David Pecker revealed in court? Because as well as planting negative stories about his opponents, the publisher also said that he was tasked with killing negative stories about Trump, wasn't he?
That's what he said, and he hasn't spoken to the media or publicly for a very long time about this scheme. And so this has been out there for years, and so it's not a huge surprise. So I don't think it's that damaging. A lot of Americans understand that politics is a dirty business, and so what we're all waiting for is to see if Trump is guilty or not, and if that actually hurts his campaign going forward, because there's a lot of Republicans who might say they don't like Joe Biden, but they don't want a felon in the Oval Office.
Now, the judge, Juan Merchan, imposed a gag order on Trump last month, banning him from speaking or posting on social media about any of the potential witnesses in the trial. Prosecutors say Trump has repeatedly violated that order. What did the judge and indeed Trump's defense have to say about that?
Well, the judge seemed to be leaning towards the prosecutor's side on that question today, saying that Trump seems to be violating this order on a regular basis and attacking witnesses, attacking the judge and his family members, and that could chill justice being served here, because witnesses might feel like they're in danger because of all the invective and hate against them. The defense says this is normal political discourse, and that Trump wants to defend himself, especially as he is the presumptive Republican nominee for president, and that to do otherwise would hurt his First Amendment rights to talk about his side of the case.
And Daniel, we know this New York trial is the only one that's expected to finish before the November presidential elections. What can we expect on day 3 and indeed in the days to come with this trial in particular?
So in the days to come, we're going to hear from Michael Cohen, who is the former fixer for Trump. He was the one who actually made the payment to that porn star, Stormy Daniels. We're going to hear from Hope Hicks, his former communications director. And they're all going to paint a picture that Trump was trying to prevent this story from coming out in the media before the election in 2016. The big question I'm waiting for is, does Trump testify in his own defense, or does he view that as too risky, which would be, it'd be quite something to see a former president testify in his own criminal trial.
That's right. And indeed, a criminal trial in any president, former or present, is unprecedented in itself. How has the public reacted to this trial?
Well, it is the top story in America, and so people are paying attention. The issue is that the election is in November. We're in April now, so it's a long way away. And so a lot of people have not, we don't have cameras in the courtroom, so we can't actually see what is happening just from the media. But there's, I think, 4 in 10 Republicans who say that these are serious charges. But a lot of Americans, they may vote more on which presidential candidate is going to help them have lower food prices, better health care, lower the cost of college tuition, and that this, in terms of this payoff to this porn star, doesn't really affect their daily life. That is something that the Biden campaign, they're going to keep talking about abortion, not about Stormy Daniels.
Okay, Daniel Lippman, thanks as always for sharing your analysis with us.
Thank you.